What's popping, G? So today I'm back. I'm dropping a lot of content today. So I was checking the Dark Venus free EA that Marco Solito shared in the MCall market. So when I was testing, I realized we have Mt5 and Mt4 versions. So I decided to go with the Mt4 just because it's easier and we could say faster to optimize. I don't remember if the Mt5 and Mt4 version have the same exact inputs, but for now I've been working with the Mt4 version. Here I have some set files that I divided by risk and the models. Okay, so the models are pretty much the reports. As you can see, I divided between only this year 2024 data, the 3-year, more or less a 3-year cycles, because it's up to 2024 December, the 1st of December. So this is mainly the most similar range of my live trading account. I started December 2021, so it makes sense, because what I want to test is the shift between 2022 to 2023, that there's a big trend with a minimum retracement. So I like to see how other EAs react in those situations. So let's start with the this case comparing. This is the, as you can see, the default results it gives. Let's check the report. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using the 15 minutes time frame with xauusd. Let's first of all note that this EA is meant for your USD or these 4 pairs, but also in other they say that it can work with appropriate settings in other EAs. So it's not the best set files with xauusd, but remember, this is the first optimization. So the default version with xauusd in 2024 gives us I'm using 100k or $100,000. The profit is around 1.5% with a 1.12% drawdown in 1 year. We have some weird closings. This is grid system. That means it's closing baskets of trades. Overall, the EA is very interesting. Let me go ahead with let's go with the highest risk possible. That will be this. So as you can see, I managed to reduce the exposure to a lot, we could say. So it's not needed anymore to test with the 100k. I only do that because usually you don't know how the EA will react or how much margin it will need or blah blah blah. So I tend to go with 100k. Also remember, with $1,000 you and cents accounts, you have the possibility to access this margin. So it's not very unusual for me to test with big margins or big capitals. As you can see, the profit factor increases considerably between the default set and the one that I managed to optimize. I also have the full breakdown, but I want to make this quick video just to show the importance of optimization and cross-reference between ranges, and also to update the ones that have been asking me, because I comment in the Mt5 version. The issue is that I don't have yet set files for Mt5. I still want to test the Mt4 version in at least these pairs, see if I can find value in any of those 4 pairs with the sets I have, and if not, I want to try with any with other pairs like USD JPY or GJ. I like a lot outCAD, for example. Here we have outUSD and USD CAD. We have outCAD, so I'm gonna test it. And also I want to demo the account, forward test it, see how it works, how it reacts to real environments. But for now, as you can see, the reduction of the risk is a lot, and the profit factor is also backing it down, because the absolute drawdown is $4, but the max is $10 with that $67 profit. So with this set file, you will assume you can roll in at least $100, but let's check what happens when we move to other cycles like 2021. Let's check first the default version. Here we have a 7.3% profit versus 8% risk. So our profit is less than our risk at this point. We have some major kind of weird cycles. Like, it seems like the EA tries to get break even once a certain amount of orders are open or X lots. So I managed to, let's go again with the high risk. I don't know if this is the high risk. I don't think so. Low risk, high risk. Okay. Oh, mid high risk. Need to read my things. I think that I didn't drop the high risk, but let's open this too. Check. So as you can see, let's close this 2024. So this is default. This is one risk, and okay, it seems to. So yeah, I'm not improving the. As you can see, I'm not improving the factor or drawdown, or the factor is when you divide your profit versus your drawdown, so you know the exact risk reward you're taking. Profit factor is not the same, but as you can see here, we have 1.73, and with my set file we have 5.08. Also, the reduction of the EA to of the drawdown, sorry, is 2.6. So very viable for prop firms, and if I keep improving this, it can get only better. So the idea will be to work with that, because let me show you the whole range. Go with default first. It doesn't survive. Let's see at what year it gets smoked. It gets smoked at one point. Maybe it holds until 2020. I don't know if I can check here. I will run the tester and the full breakdown of both Mt4 and Mt5 versions and show when it blows. But for now, let me show you the higher risk. There it is. I don't have the graph. I don't know why. But pretty much this is going, let me show you the graph. This is going full risk, but as you can see, the closings are well optimized compared to the default version. So you don't have those break-even closings too often. I like the default version that it looks more active. Here I'm closing more as an average EA. As you can see, we have, show you. What will be the best? Let me do this. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but you understand the point. Okay, so as you can see here, we have more volume of trading. I ended up with a very low volume. This is up to 2024. So the value is that it holds. I created the risks because the lowest risk gives 70% max drawdown. Like, it's not the best, but you need to remember that backtesting pretty much trades every range the same. So you don't stop at news, you don't compound. If you're having economical crisis like in the 2008, 2011, of course you're not letting the EA run with the same settings, but in the tester it's doing the same. So it's impressive because not every EA manages to complete the 2004 to 2024 cycle. It's a 20 years run, and the default version, of course, remember, it's suited for other assets, but it's very good. Like, it's an interesting EA. I want to know or cross data compare these results because profit factor is not very affected. The profit is good. Of course, we have a max drawdown of the whole initial deposit, but as mentioned, in periods like 2021 and 2024 that we had a very big trend, or we had very big trends and catalysts like wars and post-COVID, blah, blah, EA is managing to have a 2% drawdown, less than 5%. So it means that the EA well managed. If you can add a time filter in an equity protector, maybe time filter and news filters. I think it has a time filter, so that won't be needed. But if you have a news filter, that will be key. That I always tell everyone, just a news filter can lower risk a lot. Also, you can close profits those days, but the reduction of the risk with a news filter versus the tester or the backtester results, it's incredible. So the next step will be to start with Mt5 and start testing the set files with these 4 pairs and maybe try to get a new one or a better one. But for now, EA seems good, it's working. So once I tested both, I want to drop at least 2 demos. It will depend on how many assets show potential. For now, it will only be xauusd. But once I test at least 1 month, 2 months in demo, I'm gonna have enough information to again run another optimization, because sometimes developers have their own strategies, their own ideas, so you need to pretty much reverse engineer. That's what we do as testers. So this is a free A, thanks to Marco, and I will be uploading the full breakdown in the next days. It will be next week. You can discuss in the chat. Remember, this is a new group that I'm building for everyone to test and share ideas or learn everything related to investing and trading. Doesn't matter the market or the asset, only with free resources, or at least everything shared will be for free and optimized by me. I'm gonna try to share as possible, or share every step as possible. Sorry, my English. I want to try to share every step when I optimize. So once everything is done, I'll be sharing slowly in every section whatever I'm finishing. And that's it for today. Have a good day.